Hi, Hellycat. How the fuck do you spell designed? Define like that. Time for Chucky. Damn, alright. Design. Yeah, no, I was just spelling it wrong. I was trying to write up the announcement and I couldn't figure out how to spell design. So I just did what I always do, which is I type in the word define and then start trying to type the word that I want. And then I let it auto to what like the first option is, and then check the definition and make sure I've got the right word. Thanks for answering. You're welcome. Also, the fact that it's a chalky milk is pretty awesome, pretty amazing, pretty great. Mandatory by gamer appearance. Real. All right, it's factory time. Dude, I could do like a whole day's worth of factory time as long as I didn't have to be engaging, you know what I mean? Okay. So, yesterday I designed some really cool blueprints. I fucking love this bridge. This is an item bridge. So instead of having one single piece of foundation that just floats above everything else and sends items and it looks terrible. Lurking Helicat is back for today. Okay. Now I've got, you know, a thing that looks nice. And we've also got, you know, they're organized. We've got like the basic piece. We've got small T-junctions. We've got long T-junctions. We've got undercarriage sections for when, you know, one isn't enough. We've got... What else do we got? What else did I design? End caps. And corner pieces. All very awesome things. Now, today, because all of this costs 2 steel beams, you'll notice that it very quickly adds up. Just this little section that I've highlighted is 102, and our depot can only hold 800. So I want more. So we're probably not making a whole lot as well. So like, yeah, here we go. Power tower platform, connect you to you, and then this gets to go all the way across. Because I know from previous runs, from previous experience, that there's a really great spot to make steel just past that arch. So that's where we're going. You know what I also want to make at some point? I want to make like a giant battery storage facility. Something that just holds an insane amount of power and is off-grid. So that way if the entire grid were to shut down, I could throw the entire grid onto battery storage for just long enough to get everything back up and running. Maybe if one day I realize that I'm just gonna have to do nuclear whether I like it or not. If something were to fail, I could have a massive battery bank. Steel beam, steel ingots. I don't think... Yeah, there's not much in the way of water down here, except for like down sort of back where we came from. Actually wanna... I want to build a little platform. Man, it is quiet tonight. Holy shit. Is this a queen needs to fucking get a couple streams off of Satisfactory again? Because everybody's lost interest again. Well, anyway. Right. No, just quiet because mental health. That's fine. You're doing a Steel Path spy mission? This is all perfectly fine. I do not fault you guys for doing other things while you watch me. However, there are 3 people here. Bit low. A little concerning, you know? Oh, let me add, hang on. Edit. Say that your sat is factory. And that this is part of the Satisfactory saga. Perfect. Alright, what's around here? Yep, there is iron and there is coal. And it is a pure node of coal, which means I can pull a lot of fucking coal out of it. Yep, there's iron over there, there's limestone. Steel, yes. Lots of yummy steel that we're gonna turn into steel beams. Maybe a little bit of steel pipe, but mostly steel beams. And there's limestone down there. Steel ingot. I could do solid steel ingot. And then do basic iron ingots. Because there's limestone down here. Hi, Retra! How's it going? Oh, you should see something. Hang on, before I get too far into it. I got really sick of making conveyor belt, like, passageways. And they're just being, like, a floating platform in the sky. So, thanks to a new viewer's suggestion, who's like a big Satisfactory nerd, I started blueprinting some, like, nice conveyor bridges. There's so much iron around here. It'd be really useful for, like, modular frames one day. Look at that. Hell yeah. It's not turned on right now. It's not doing anything, but it will. I'm kind of taking a step back and working on something a little more basic. So pretty. Thank you. I'm happy with them. But right now, because these blueprints use 180 steel beams per second per unit of length of thing, I need more steel beams. People do not know how to do spy missions. I always do my spy missions solo, with a Loki specifically designed to do spy missions. That means like max duration and subsumed auto breach, and just never do spy missions public. That's a no thank you from me. I'm gonna try and math this out on the fly. It's not that big of a deal if it's like perfectly optimized. So I'm just gonna pull map. Jesus, I'm just gonna pull as much coal out of the ground as I can. Talking about Warframe. Yeah, we're talking about Warframe. I went to C and completely did it on my own, and then A and basically did it all. Yeah. Real. With how fast my movement is in Warframe, sometimes I can get to C and do, like, the C objective, have that done, and then start going over to B and getting B done before A is even done. There's like a tiny amount of water here. Not enough to really do, like, water ingots. Alright, where's that coal at? Oh, it's behind me and on the cliff. Here we go. I just slingshot with Roxy, it's very fun. The one thing that I wish Araxia had, the one thing, is that I really wish that whenever you pressed crouch while wall hanging, you would detach from the wall into a crouched position. That's the one thing that I want. I can deal with everything else is great. Just let me, please. Warframe never felt like a stealth game, so I don't know why there's stealth-style missions. I don't know. Give me concrete. More playstyle options, I guess. I don't know. Detaching from walls is so annoying. I think it would be perfect, just perfect, if they'd let you detach using crouch. That's all I need. Instead of having to like press jump to get off the wall, just let me crouch and go immediately into a slide. Hi, tank. Your job is requiring you to drop by microcenter by 5,000. Holy shit! God damn! That's fucking awesome, tank. Have fun with that. Herbie's actually building a PC right now for their mom, but it is absolutely not a $5,000 mega PC. Technically, Space Ninjas, we gotta have some stealth in there. This is true. The tagline is Ninjas play for free. Mark 3. No, I'm sure he's been given like a company card. That'd be pretty crazy. What does it take to get to... I think my belts can do, what, 780? We're just gonna max out the coal and then just see what that gets us. 720. 780. Perfect. Oh, god damn. This is entirely on my boss's company card, lol. Pro works for Linus Tech Tips, holy shit. Dang, I didn't realize you moved to Canada. Production. Foundry. I want to do solid steel ingots. I need his PC to do everything. Absolutely everything. Alright, let's get the notepad out. We're doing this classic style. Give me a calculator. Calculator. Let's go chair. Okay, so we have 780 for solid steel ingot. Let me like zoom that in so you can see it better. 780 coal. Divided by 40. Boundary is equal to 70 divided by 40. Is equal to 19 and a half. Boundaries. 19. Okay. And since it's 1-to-1, 780 iron ingot. Cool, cool. Live render, fully ray trace, UE5 TV. Holy shit. Yeah, that sounds like a lot. Your remotes get to Warframe all to do. That's what I want this PC to do. Holy shit. Basic iron ingot. Okay. Uh, 780 iron ingot divided by 50 iron ingot. Let's see, 780 divided by 50, 15.6. Boundaries. 15.6. Boundaries times 5 iron ore 2. 25. It's 390. Really? Okay. That's not a lot. I can't scale this up any because I don't have any more coal, but it's something. It's just meant to be something. Just something to help us be able to make all the painted steel beams we'd ever want. And then 15.6 degrees times 40 limestone. 15.6 times 40, 624. That's doable. There's 2 limestone nodes here. I do wonder if I should save the lime. No, I don't know. Maybe I'll branch off of it later. Steal some from the node. Okay. I think that's all I need to do. Molded beam. Ah. I could make even more with more concrete. Nah, that's fine. Sorry, I've been around or on Guilty Gear Strive. Been on a massive Dune fix lately. That's fine. You do you. I haven't played that much Guilty Gear lately myself, and that's kind of why I wanted to, like, grab you, and it's just like, Retra, come here! I want you to come kick my ass, so that way I'll play more Guilty Gear. Come on! That's why I asked you last time. Hi, Tane! Okay, so how many foundries? I need 19 and a half foundries with the coal. Got it. Foundry. Here comes everyone. Yeah, now some more people are showing up. That's good. Switch to you. See, I just had to start doing math. I just had to start doing math live on stream. Apparently everybody loves math. 3... What did I say? 19 and a half foundries? Jesus. I wonder if I can make some sort of, modified manifold or something. Oh, I love math. Don't listen to her. She hates math. Look upon... Ah, shit. Look upon my notes and my calculator and despair. Or overclock the last one to even it out. I usually underclock. If I can underclock, it's fine. Because my shards are more useful somewhere else. Like in a giant fucking oil factory. For giant fucking gas. Holy shit. Oh yeah, Retra. Fucking... You know how the last thing you helped me with was, like, getting started on, like, automating rifle cartridges? Well, I kinda went over there, myself, and I kinda pulled the rest of the oil and turned it into a massive power plant. Because I don't want to touch nuclear. And now we have a lot more power, which is good. Ba, ba, ba. Better 30 fuel gens than 80. Yeah, but also nuclear. I'm terrified of nuclear. I'm so scared of nuclear. I don't want to do nuclear. You'll need to touch nuke if you want to beat the game. This is true. Eventually, yes. However, my sort of like thing that I'd prefer to do is get to the point where nuclear can become self-sustaining and not rely on dumping waste product into a storage bin somewhere. That's what I'm trying to do. You touched the butt. This is a scary butt. Check my notes again. Yeah, we're doing solid steel. Go. I really gotta make some sort of blueprint for manifolds. At some point, you know? I've gotten pretty quick at building them, so that's something. Something tells me that having a blueprint of it would be even faster. Once you unlock the accelerated, turn waste into a single product, but that waste is used for craft items down the line. I want to try and get phase 4 done before I start poking around with nuclear, you know what I mean? I'm so scared of, like, my entire factory shutting down because, no, I haven't done priority power switches or anything, right? So if something fails, it fails. The whole system dies. And as such, I'd really rather not that happen. Nope, not there. Are you still? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Butcher and paste, thank you. I was just saying earlier that I really should make, like, some sort of, like, massive off-grid storage facility. Just some massive battery backup. Where... Oh, I can't belt all these together. Hang on. What's 60 times... Probably can't do that. What is 60 times 19 and a half? Yeah, I can't belt them all together. Whoops. I didn't have solar, though. Because we're not supposed to be environmentally conscious. You want help switching things over to priority switch to avoid that stuff? I'd never understand it even if you tried to help me with it and, like, did it yourself and said, Queen, this is what this button does. I'd be like, huh? What? I don't get it. I'm scared. I'm just gonna put everything on the same grid and just pray. Pray to blow high. That's not where that goes. They have geothermal? Yeah, but geothermal is limited. There's, like, very few geothermal, like, vents that you can slam down something onto, you know? They don't want you to, like, cover the entire sky with, you know, foundation pieces and then lay, you know, every foundation a solar panel. I think geothermal's nice as, like, a nice little bonus. Oh, that does fit. Nice. There we go. And then we split you. Give me a wall. Well, I don't know. I want to try and make this place look nice at some point, so I don't want to just do walls, but we'll just connect this up for now and then tweak it later. Yeah, we'll put you on the bottom floor. There we go. I mean, solar would have cycles too. You need a massive battery to support that. This is true, right? But again, you'd still, you know, the optimal means of solar capture would be to cover every single square inch you can in solar panels. And at that point, I don't think the game would look very nice, you know what I mean? You'd be robbing yourself of great, you know, sky vistas. you'd miss out on the Aurora Borealis if your entire fucking buildable ceiling was nothing but foundation pieces and solar panels, and then a layer below that is filled to the brim with storage, like power storage. Can't wait for them to fix the sky and give us back the starscape and rain and weather. Oh shit. We saved it. Has this been opened? Probably has. Yep. Okay, so my limestone's down here. And there. Jesus. A lot of limestone. And there's plenty of iron around here. Let's see. Oh, there's sulfur. Oh, I'm being attacked. Oh, you're dead. Alright, limestone, limestone, iron. Here we go. More of you? Fuck off. You can dismantle the drop pods? Yeah, I know. I know that I can dismantle the drop pods now. I just don't like dismantling them. Because I like them being here. And if you do nuclear, I will donate $30 to stream you start building. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, Tay. Oh, God. I don't want to do nuclear, but Tank's offering me $30. Like, zoinks. 30 bucks is 30 bucks. Throw you out. I'd have to do a lot of prep work. That's the thing. I would have to do that on like a Sunday tank, where I'd have a lot of prep work time to really hammer down the details of how a nuclear factory, nuclear power plant's supposed to look. How much iron do I need? Right, because I need to do a other stage. I need... Oh, and one of you needs to be downclocked to 50%. Yoink. Perfect. And then... Yeah, we could do it on the floor below. Don't know how I'm gonna shape these factories. Not yet. I'll figure something out. I want to try and make things that look good. I'm not good at doing that, but I'm going to give it a try. Let's see. And then iron from over here. Ah, shit. I need to go ahead and power these. YouTube ate that comment. Hang on, give me a second. Give me a second. I figured out something that I can do. Settings. Grab that. Go back over here. Give me the fucking whole thing, please. God damn it. Hang on. There's a thing that I can do. It should be called the Solaris Queen Fit. Oh, this outfit? This is supposed to be my work outfit. I think I forgot to wear it yesterday. So, nobody tell Inspector Franz. Dude, why is this not working? How about this? What if I do this? Nope, that's still not what I want. There we go. Alright, cool. Retra, now say whatever it was that you want to say. I don't care how long. I'm just gonna shill for nuclear. Uranium fever's got me good. Yeah, try it again. Try it again. I may have done a little tinkering behind the scenes just now. Go. I also don't really use like the lighting in this game because I feel like light sources are probably a point of lag that I don't really need and I don't really want to deal with, and B, they don't really look that good in my opinion. They tend to light up a very small section of an area. And as such, if you want to like fully light up the interior of a factory, you'd have to plug in a bunch of them. And it's just a circle of light. Unless you have global lumen enabled, lights don't do much. Yeah. The hell is global lumen? Is it like a graphics thing? Aha! It is a thing. I have it turned off. Put it on high. What happens? I think my frames dipped. Also, I've still just got a circle of light. Yeah, I'm just turning that back off. I think I just took a performance hit for nothing. Place a sign and make it on 3 now? Oh, yeah, nah, I'm okay. I know the signs will, like, glow and shit, but... Bruh, what do you mean, bruh? Circle lights. Not a fan. I want some input from y'all for what to do tomorrow. I have 2 ideas. One would be Metal Gear Rising Revengeance on Revengeance difficulty. And the other is another Titanfall 2 speedrun stream. Might do a poll in the server tonight. Because if it's Titanfall, then I need to start practicing some shit. There we go. Speedrun? Yeah, I don't think you've seen me do a speedrun, have you, Tane? I'm not great. I'm just okay. Right now, I am placed 151st in the world for Titanfall 2 any percent, which is not... It's not terrible. You know, it's just not, Not anything too special. 151. You do another run? You could do a Secret Titanfall speedrun and then also do Metal Gear. This is true. However, I do want to remind people that I am still sort of in the background doing that, you know? That I am still somewhat working on Titanfall 2. I think I need to make like a YouTube post about it. Let's see. Normal, and then how many foundries? It's like 15.6. You are not being annoying. See you later, Helicat. Right on the corner, please. I'm trying to leave some space, that way I can, like, butts about with the corners of the building later. 3, 4, 5. Is that enough space? It's probably enough space. Ah, shit. Ah, goddammit. I gotta make some manifolds, man. I gotta blueprint some manifolds. Ah, shit. No, you need to go away. I am going to use my belt bridge again to gather that iron to over here. I have a foundry blueprint that's compact. It belts things around and over it. Blueprint autocorrect should work with it. I gotta make some of my own blueprints, you know? I love your blueprints, Tane. But I gotta start making some of my own, you know what I'm saying? The system's there. I can use it. I just never really have up until now. Out of no, I don't know, no good reason not to. I'll move you in a second. So how much do I need? Fucking, where's my notes again? 390 ore needed, so I probably only need a Mark II. Give me concrete Mark II, 2 meter. And then minehead. Yeah, that works. This shit out of here. You know what I really wish I could play again on stream, but I can't? Fucking Need for Speed Unbound. It's impossible to play on stream because of how much, you know, licensed music is in it. But I've been having like mixed amount of fun playing it by myself, just whenever. The thing that I end up chafing with the most is like the game's kind of economy. The amount of money that you earn doing races versus the amount of money that you earn just fucking about in the open world doing random challenges is so unbalanced. It's ridiculous. As in, there is not a whole lot of reason to do um like races that will give you heat, and then all of a sudden being able to... Have you checked the settings to turn off copyright music? I did look. I didn't see anything. I didn't look that deep. I didn't like go see if there was like a fucking Reddit thread or something about it, you know what I'm saying? But I did look. It doesn't seem like there's any option to, so kind of a get fucked moment. But yeah, I fucking... There's not a whole lot of point in doing races simply because I don't know when or where you play. I'll sing over the music poorly in the background. Perfect. The amount of money that you earn from fucking about is staggering, especially when you've got a good car. I don't know when the hell I got an S+ ranked car. I don't know. But I'm fucking glad I do, because holy shit. I just run around and do like speed traps and speed run challenges and jump challenges and find collectible challenges. And by the time I'm like sick of doing that, I'll have like $50,000 in like, ooh, you gotta bank your cash before you actually earn any of that cash, and you lose that cash if you you know, get in a chase with the cops and you lose that chase, you go down. It's like, okay, how much do the actual races get me then? And it's like, oh yeah, that gets you like 10,000, but it's like a buy-in of 3,000. So at best you're getting about, I don't know, like 7 grand. Yeah, but I earned like 50,000 doing whatever the hell. Hi, Stella. It's kind of a dumb system, and the fact that you have to, like, for story reasons, acquire a lot of money, like a lot of money, it really sucks. It's like, okay, I need 4 cars, all of which have to be at different, like, levels of power. And I also have to upgrade them, but I also have to upgrade the garage to have, like, better, it needs better, it needs better, like, parts in the garage. And that shit costs tens of thousands. The highest upgrade is fucking, is $100,000. And then I gotta spend like 200,000 for an S rank car. And all of the races give me like 5 grand. And then that race gives me heat, which means that I can't traverse the open world safely anymore. It's a mess. It's not as complicated. No, I'm talking about Need for Speed Unbound, Stella. Because when I did like the mega racing stream, I played Need for Speed Unbound because I had gotten it a long time ago and never played it, and I really wanted to play it, and then the moment that I played it on stream, I got 11 copyright strikes on the stream, all within, like, the 30 minutes that I spent playing Unbound. No, I played like an hour, but still, you get me. It was dumb and bad. And made me sad. Anyway. There isn't a copyright mode in the game? Nope. Not that I could tell. Best case, you fucking just, turn the music off. I'm gonna go put on fucking royalty-free sounds. Is that right? That is right. Actually, you know what? That is fine. I just need to cut the end cap off. Blueprints. End cap. Put you down. Then get rid of you, and you, and you, and you, and you. A silent stream. God, that would be dull. That'd be really dull. And then put down a new end cap. Just Kevin McLeod? Yeah, honestly. I'm gonna play Sneaky Snitch while racing. Damn it. I put one inside. Let's see. Okay. We're going to say it's okay. It's all good. I really want to implement fucking... Payne was telling me that I should, like, slap down an elevator. And I was like, holy shit, that's so real. So I think if I put something, like, right here... Do I put the elevator? I want the elevator. Is this game that complicated, or the progression? It's just that complicated. This game, yes, this game is complicated. Progression does help. It is important to, you know, progress the game and learn things step by step. Oh, god damn it, the fucking the beams. Oh, the elevator pisses me off. Alright, fine. The elevator's going on the far side. And I'll figure out how to make it look nice later. I just wanted to I was wanting to play. Well, I still am planning on making a satisfactory forum section to the Discord. So that way you can share what you're working on and post questions and shit. Eventually. Down we go. It's a fun game if you want to play, you should. Build shit. A little bit. Listen, it's... You can take the game as fast or as slow as you want, you know? And you can make your factories however... The fuck you mean it can't be nudged? Oh, it's a floor stop. Hang on. No, not the space elevator. Elevator. Personnel elevator. There we go. Page up. Connect you with you, and then go down. Doesn't seem right. Why are you not, like, connected? Give me a... No, not a customize. Oh, come on. Oh my god, building can't be nudged. Or stop. I thought it would like line up with foundation pieces. Right? Wait for the December or spring program. I've been learning English. Tell your English is doing great. The elevator is semi-fixed height? It's so strange. Hang on, what happens if I put elevator and like build it from the floor? Yeah. What if I do it like that? Oh, now you work. Now you'll work. Now you'll be flush. I see how it is. I get it. I get it. Okay. How are you? And then over, and then you get powered. And how much iron do I need? I need 390 iron. 390 iron. Okay, all of them then. Oh. Alright, then I do need a miner Mark III. Alright, never mind. What are you? Oh, you're a normal. Okay. Miner Mark III. Turn you around. Dump some of you. 390. There we go. Perfect. I don't like how... I don't like how the belt route lands right in front of the elevator door. So what if I put the elevator on this side instead? That's a little better. Oh, that's right. Then it runs into you, you little shit. Oh my god. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, whatever. I can make it work. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, cool. It'll let me clip it like that. Whatever. Yeah, we'll just run it through. It's fine. As a matter of fact, if I connect you to you and then you to you, I could theoretically... Ah, shit. connect you up like this. And now it's a circle. And now I don't need a line running across here. I can just run a line like here and then there. Yeah. Okay. And then I still need to get the iron over. Wait, shit. Where's my hex windows? Walls. Honeycomb window. Alright, elevator. Good. Do not get in the way. Do not be a pain. Regular wall. Switch to size 1. Hello, Manta. How are you? It's up in the sky. Y'all, I was not doing a kindness to myself today and like didn't eat lunch properly. So about an hour before stream, I ran to the grocery store and was just like, I'm just gonna get myself some fucking grocery store sushi. Now, I am not a fan of Teslas, you know. Shocker. The fucking trans girl hates Elon Musk. But my hate felt slightly more justified today when I parked, you know, farther away from the front of the store than I would have liked, and then walked up to see a fucking Tesla model something or another, I don't care, in the handicap spot with no handicap tag on the rear view mirror. I swear to God, if those cars didn't... Shit. If those cars didn't have 1,000,000 cameras all over their body facing outwards looking at everything around them, the notes I would leave, man. If every Tesla spontaneously combusted, I'm not sure I would bat an eye. I would not care. Okay. Be like, oh, that happened? Huh. Didn't the Cybertruck start being burned from the inside out due to their battery? I don't know about that one. They've had a fair share of issues. R-I-D-G-E. But God, they suck. Ever play Cyberpunk? Several times. Several times, Bold Hat. And I really want to play it on stream at some point. I think after Deltarune. Because I own the DLC and I've never played it. But I've played through Cyberpunk several times. Satisfactory has elevators now? Yeah, it's part of 1.0! Dude, 1.0 is sick, Retro. It's amazing. Are they, like, super useful in a world where we have hover packs and jet packs? Not really, but, they're fun. You haven't played the DLC? I haven't. I know, it's crazy. I played through the game. How many hours? Hang on, let me go look. Let me go look. I'll give you how many hours I've put. Cyberpunk 2077. I've put in 247 hours before the DLC came out. I bought the DLC because I wanted to play the DLC, and then never played the DLC. Yeah, now we have elevators, and they carry power too. So like, you can plug in. I mean, they need power to operate, right? But if you plug in one side, it'll carry power to the top. I need to see you play the DLC on stream. I want to. I really do. Probably after... I don't know why I went back down. I want to finish Deltarune, because I haven't played through all of Deltarune yet. I'm working on that. And then that'll take the Thursday, Friday slot. I'm not in your way, am I? Okay, cool. I don't want to get in this guy's way. I've seen so many cool factories where it's like somebody builds a like a giant fucking hole through the center of their factory to let the manta pass through. It's so cool. It reminds me of like feng shui design. I always prefer the man engine over the elevator. I can't stop playing that game. There was a time I played through it like several times. I tried out a bunch of builds. I watched like YouTube vids of people like showcasing cool shit. Just a week away. I'm so happy about it. I don't know. Do you think I can beat the rest of chapter 3 and then all of chapter 4 in 2 days, Stella? Then there's people who want the raid gone because it clips their factory. No! Come on, the ray's so cool. You can ride on it and you can pet it and you get an achievement for petting it. Come on! Right, I have to change these to basic ingot. I have hundreds of hours on consoles. I have 175 on Steam because I moved to PC. Nice. If you don't look for a lot of things, then maybe Queen. See, the thing is, the thing that makes me slow when it comes to playing Deltarune is the fact that I'm reading just about every single piece of dialogue and I don't skip a whole lot, you know what I mean? I could probably knock the rest of Chapter 3 out and most of Chapter 4 out in 2 days if I was playing it on my own. As collision, you can drop a ship. As far as the factory, no. It has collision in the sense that you can, like, stand on it, but you can't build on it. Sound bug in the ray, when you pet it, it makes a sound, but the sound stays in place, so you can dupe the sound cue everywhere you pet it. It just resets on reload. That sounds funny. Depended with Deltarune, Cyberpunk is my new best friend. I actually made one of those memes at one point, back when I was like playing some amount of Overwatch 2. Disgusting, I know. I put so many hours into Overwatch back when it was just Overwatch. Ugh, yikes. We allowed slurs on stream now. You're right, I'm so sorry. How could I be so insensitive? What I find, like, really funny is, like, I hear all of this, like, you know, discourse around Marvel Rivals now. Marvel Rivals went from being like, oh, it's the fun game that, like, people just play to have fun, and it's not a super competitive, you know, it's not a super competitive game, and, like, people enjoy playing it for the sake of enjoying playing it. I was like, that's not gonna last. I'm not playing Marvel Rivals. It's like, oh, Queen, come play Marvel Rivals with us. I'm like, fuck no. I know what's gonna happen. And now every time I hear anything about Marvel Rivals, it's like, oh, I hate Marvel Rivals. Everybody's so sweaty. It's not fun. Like, yeah? What you expect from the fucking hero shooter, man? If it has a competitive aspect, people can and will become nauseous. Yes! For real! Versailles. You know what I want to see? There was a talk. There was some sort of, like, game development. I forget what that conference is called, where, like, game developers talk about developing their games and shit, right? And there was like this idea for a first-person shooter game. And I still think that the only game that does this to any extent is TF2. Where it's like, you know, there's a battlefield going on, right? There's war going on. But at the same time, the game gives you the tools to have, like, a picnic. And so two players can just be having a picnic in the middle of a war. And I feel like TF2 is the only game that, like, gets close to that. And it helps keep TF2, like, lighthearted. Whereas games like Overwatch, you can't just stop and be friendly in the middle of a game of Overwatch. You'll be considered a bad player, right? Nobody gives a fuck if, like, you just start being friendly in TF2, because that's what TF2 is. 1 minute you're at each other's throats, and then the next minute everybody's doing the fucking conga line. Like, that's TF2. Only PvP I'm obsessed over is Apex Legends. Dude, I played a ton of Apex Legends, and now I just don't. But then again, I don't have, like, my old crew to play with. Okay, so... And the game stopped when a spy crab conga started. Yeah. And that's what makes it unique. And I feel like that's part of what, you know, keeps it so special after all these years. Your PvP was Warcraft. I was never into Blizzard games, just in general. If you really want a game you cannot enable chat. Overwatch is kind of overrated. Shit, yeah. No, I want somebody to make a first-person shooter game again, but, like, give me the options, and you have to be careful about how you handle it, right? Because you don't want to incentivize one or the other. You know, maybe there's a win-loss status, but, like, winning or losing doesn't mean anything towards any sort of progression or something, right? But give me a game where, you know, me and my friends can goof off, or we can take things seriously. Right, I'm just gonna throw down some power. Temporary power line. Right here. That's more the community code. It's difficult to enforce that, but you don't have to enforce it, right? If I were to go play Battlefield 6, right? When Battlefield 6 drops, I don't think they're gonna have a button that lets you set up a picnic table, right? What do the hearts do? What hearts? You need to make something the game needs to... Yeah, the game needs to provide the tools. And the one thing about... Ah, shit, I'm out of fused frames. Damn it! How much limestone do I need? 624 limestone. God damn it. Alright, well, we gotta go over to the fused frame factory and print ourselves some more fused frames. 1 minute. Yes, the game has to give you the tools. And neither reinforce or, like, disenforce. Disenforce is not a word. We boring till brain. I think letting people join in on group taunts from either team was probably... Yeah, no, that was a huge benefit, right? But the one thing about that, right? The one thing about that is that somebody has to buy the taunt, right? Somebody's got to be the one that buys the taunt. What if we had some sort of class character-based game, right? But we really focus on the characters and their stories. Make them, you know, fun to play as, and not just like the most basic character templates ever. Teabagging? No! See, we don't want teabagging. We want to create... I want a game where I can fucking just have a tea party in the middle of a war. Because that shit's funny. The looping taunt for the Spy Tower. I don't know, it's just something that's like been in the back of my mind in terms of like what I would want to see from a shooter game these days. Ever since I heard some talk about it. Hi Tank, thank you for $5 to become first place. Yoink. Feed the machine. Yep. Tank's been doing that. It's pretty funny. He'll walk in and then he'll donate just to make sure that he stays in first place like every stream. It's pretty great. There we go. First place is mine. And then him and Paddington will sometimes get in a bidding war and I'll be like, guys, please. Not competing with you. Can't afford it. Damn. Fair enough. It is a very half-baked system that YouTube has implemented. But I can't say it doesn't work. Can I get another full 200, please? Instead of just, like, part of some. There we go. This is how I get my, used modular frames, by the way. $5, too expensive in my currency. I love the Balkans. Damn. Either a nap or caffeine, I shall try the latter. Ooh. At this hour? Dude, I've had to, like, stop myself from having, like, any caffeine past a certain time. Because it fucks me over. It literally just turns off my ability to become tired. You know, have fun. Make a game where people are safe enough to talk and few people who know be silly. Honestly, I don't even think you have, as long as that you, like, you know, it's not like an extraction shooter where, you know, death is permanent. As long as you can just respawn and go back to your tea shop setup, right? Your little tea party. I think the ability for somebody to walk in with a fucking rocket launcher and blow you up can be part of the comedy. You know what I mean? In my hypothetical game design. Warframe? Yeah, but I mean, like, Warframe... I don't know. You can have moments in Warframe where it's just like, you know, oh, me and somebody else are just like, you know, doing emotes at each other, right? But that's usually just because you're waiting for somebody to get to the exit. That's not usually like we sit still in the middle of a fight and just do something else. Although I do love Warframe. I very much love Warframe. I love it so much I mastered every single goddamn weapon. For some reason. It is so strange hopping on Warframe at this point and being like, what the fuck? I had to report someone for the first time yesterday, 500 hours. What the hell did they do to deserve a report? I thought you were gonna say a different type of mastering. I have no clue what you mean. No, I've like unlocked and max ranked every single piece of gear in the game. And now it's like, I can log on and be like, what the fuck do I do now? Oh, god damn it. They really didn't like the pride glyph and they were really homophobic transphobic in chat lol. Oh yeah, then 100%. Damn. That's crazy. Actually demented behavior. I don't think I've ever had to run, I've never run into that because like I use a very, very, very old glyph that nobody else has access to. Dismantle crates. I don't need to know where radar towers are. I don't need to know where the space elevator in the hub is. I also don't need to know where players are. That's a little bit better. Holy shit. God damn. Sorry I had to deal with that. Like, holy fuck. I don't think I've ever reported anybody in Warframe. I think that more has to do with the fact that everybody who plays Warframe is usually extremely quiet. It catches me off guard whenever somebody uses the fucking voice chat in Warframe. Because, like, nobody Does Warframe give you a notice if they act on a report? I have no clue. Because I don't think I've ever had to report anybody. You know, 999 times out of 1,000 you play Warframe with a random and they say nothing. A slight exaggeration, but you know what I mean. How many turbo motors do I have too, by the way? Ooh, I'm low on turbo motors. Turbo motor. Here we go. Here, I was flabbergasted, like, you know what game you're in right now? Do you know who our devs are, lol? No, I don't think they did. Genuinely, I don't think they knew anything. Fucking MR5. Yeah, no. They had no fucking clue. Jeez. This is the team that had, like, they have, like, several, you know, Pride-related, affiliated streams during Pride Month from community members. But not me, because I suck. One day. Maybe one day. Wait, LR? So it was... Holy shit, LR5? Dude, I didn't even read that correctly. What the fuck? And it was an ESO? Holy shit. Dude, you would have to have, like, yeah, you would have to be there for when that shit dropped. Like, what the fuck? You ever tried talking first? No, I have. Like, I've messaged people in Warframe. It's just, you know, most of the time it's, go in, do what you want, do the mission and get out, you know? I still find it absolutely, like, hilarious and ever so slightly terrifying that the first time that I've ever gotten recognized was while I was playing Warframe. I don't know if I ever... Oh, God. I fear the day that somebody recognizes me in real life, and it's not like because I went to a convention or something and said I was going to be there. I don't want people to know where I live. Alright, I think that's good enough. I'm tired of sitting here. See ya! One of these days I'm gonna have to make an actual fused frame factory, but today is not that day. Because I don't want to, and you can't make me. That is 2 heavies in there. Oh, it's already been taken. I'm too busy romancing Eleanor to talk to other players. Real. We can make you if we boast about... Wait, what? Try that one again, Tane. I don't understand. I'm sorry. Boing. We can make you if we boast about. You said you're not making a frame. Oh, Frames Factory. Got it. Alright, see you later, Retro. You said you're not making a Frames Factory. We could make you if we say we'll donate to you. Oh my god. If I'm gonna make a frame factory, I'm gonna have to come down here and, like, take every scrap piece of iron node to turn it into heavy modular frames. What does it take to make fused frames? Fused modular frame. I know it's nitrogen. Oh, yeah, aluminum casing. Oh, God, I need more aluminum. I feel like I'm not producing a whole lot of aluminum. I just have, like, a couple of small aluminum factories that, I mean, they work. They just, I don't know. I think if I tried to make fused frames, the very small amount of aluminum that I'm working with right now would, get stretched pretty thin. The very spot is where my frames factory is in my save. Yeah, because, I mean, there's a fuck ton of iron down here. There's an insane amount of iron. Fucking iron, iron, iron. Copper. Copper. Iron, iron. Iron, iron. All of this. Iron, 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 iron. Iron, iron. Iron, iron. There's so much iron in such a... Oh, yeah, and then all of these are all iron, too. They're impure, but I mean, like, it's all here. There's just an absolute metric fuck ton of iron down here. Alright, what was I doing? Yeah, I was getting limestone taken care of. Right, I need a miner Mark III, which is why I ran over and made fused frames. Go. And how much do I need? I need 624. 620. Nope, not 642. 624. Oh, that's not enough. God damn it. Well, shit. Alright, in that case... You're normal. Are you two also normal? Yes, normal and normal. Alright, never mind then. Oh, hey, bud. I'm gonna need you to vacate. Bye-bye. I go to bed, it's like 2 a.m. Alright, good night, Bold Hat. See you again some other day. Let's see. Give me the chunky ones. I had to look up who Eleanor was. She reminds me of, from Star Wars. Ariel Simpic. What the fuck? Huh? I don't know what you're on about. Yes, that's 300. So one of you has to be a Mark III. So I need 694. The one next to me, 624. So you need to be 324. Perfect. Funny fact, people complain that the grass field sucks as it has a lot of nodes, but they're impure. Adds up and bounces. Yeah, no, it's a great spot. and that's why it's like the recommended spot for new players, you know? See you later, Bold Hat. Let's see. You know what I could do? I could put like a T-junction right there. If I build my elevator here, my like item elevator right here. Walls, honeycomb, honeycomb. Oh shit, nice. Alright, so that should be 694. 624. God damn it, I keep saying the wrong thing. And then you, but one. And then one in the middle. Aurora Borealis. At this time of day, at this time of the year, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen. Yes. May I see it? No. Seymour! The house is on fire! I can't stop myself, I'm sorry. Alright. And you go up again. God, I love my liquid biofuel. I'm so glad I finally got around to upgrading it. Go. And what if... if we break this, and then where's my junction long? Blueprints. Junction long. Across, and then down, and then across. Oh, you're off by one. Oh, okay. Okay, so no, you want to be up against this wall. Yes, yes, yes. Nice, nice, nice. I need to take the end cap one. Where's my end cap piece? Yeah. It is also just, you know, like a one tile piece. I need to edit it so it's also just a one piece, you know? And get rid of get rid of the connectors. There we go. Connect power lines. And end cap would go here. Corner. I need to reorganize these. Page down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut off a bunch of this, but it's fine. Listen, I know I just built you, but you're too long. So, die. There we go. That's what I said about having some differing size options. Yeah. Eventually. You're not wrong. Just, eventually. And change these out so it's in the center. Oh, I had that backwards. Not like it matters. I am going to rebuild it anyway. There. I guess I should add a elevator here as well. Although I do wonder if the painted beams are gonna be a problem. Let's see. I know I put the personnel elevator like somewhere on my HUD, like on my hotbar, but I don't remember where. I'm assuming this isn't gonna work. Yeah. Oh, is it just the end cap piece? Hang on, if I get rid of you, will you work again? Also, where did I put elevators? There. Okay, get rid of you. I'll keep that piece there. Try again. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I love elevators. I have said nothing ill about elevators, surely. Don't fact check me on that. Break you. I'll put some fucking concrete posts in. Will you let me? Aw, you won't! Dickhead. This is why I hate elevators. Alright, that's close enough. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I hate returns. Yeah, they're fine. I love them. They're so cool. They're super awesome. Yeah, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, elevators. I gotta power you though. That's something I gotta fucking do. Can I like run it in there? I can nudge you. I can't half nudge you? I can't small nudge a power line pole piece? It's a bit lame. That's good enough. It's mostly hidden. Follow the elevator. Build one of you. Figure out the details later. Oh, hang on. Didn't I make like a I think I saw something about oh, there's color presets. Okay, okay. I can't do like a floor preset. Got it, got it. Bit of a shame. Also, I wonder if this elevator should like point out in this direction so it can connect to this railing. And then I can take, like, this path. And then also this path. Yeah, I should probably fix that. Let's see. Up arrow. Damn it, it didn't save. Up arrow. We call this bridge. GE. Term. Edit you to be limestone. We'll make you like a yellow color. There we go. You are powered, right? Oh, I put it backwards. God damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm like, why am I not going to the limestone? So you put it backwards, dingus. There we go. Confirm, edit you. You become bridge. With an up arrow. There we go. Now go to limestone. There we go.
Thank you for participating in the Fixes Elevation program. I am Elevata.
Elevata.
Which is like Ada, but less advanced. We are not currently taking any feedback.
Cool. Good to hear it. No feedback. Alright, back up. I should fix that elevator. Not entirely sure how this will work. Connecting into the factory. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna try and make everything look nice. Let's get... I didn't want the whole thing gone. I just wanted the... Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking elevators. Fickle little shit. Get rid of you. How bad does it look if I sort of connect you through the wall? It's fine. Connect you. And then T-junction. Corner junction. And then modern railing. Yeah, see, this is better. I just gotta fix my power lines and shit. I need iron golem names. Tony. Jessica. Big Tony. It's a floor 1. You are iron. Bottom floor shall be a brown color. I'll take Big Tony. I'm glad. I'm glad I could help. Are you playing on the server right now? Dude, you're gonna have so many stops. Holy shit. Yes, Sam. Nice. Alright. This is coming together nice. This is, you know, part of a factory, you know? It's not the whole thing. Right, y'all are moving. I sadly died to lava and I'm trying to recuperate. Damn. That's rough. I don't know why belts have been weird like that lately, where it's just like... I don't know, it doesn't wanna work right. The straight mode doesn't wanna work right. Alright, so... that's all of our iron ingots, which need to be belted down to the floor below. What do we got? 50 times 15.6. It'll be our 0.6. 60%. What is 50 times 15.6? 780. It'll all fit on one belt. Perfect. Which means I can belt all of you together. these together, and then this stuff needs to go down to the floor below. Because that's all my iron ingots. Yes, yes, yes. How do I want to do this? It's definitely going to be a floor hole. But I can connect you into you, and then you into you. And what, like a floor hole right there? How does that look from above? Not quite. We just move it over. There we go. Get you into you. Alright, so that should handle... That handles all of our steel. So, what did I say? How much steel are we making? Steel becomes 60 times 60 times 90. No, not 90. 19.5 boundaries equals... Yeah. 1,170 steel. Cool, cool. I feel like I should probably also make some steel pipe. Like, the whole point is steel beams, right? But there's this factory, like, way up here in the north that was doing my steel, right? And it kind of sucks. So now this is my new steel plant, more or less, right? So I should probably also make at least some fucking pipes and then depot them too, so I have like a new source of depot steel pipes. How do I want to balance this? How many Mercer spheres do I have? I have 7. Okay. Hell, I might even need to yeah. Flexible frame, fused frame. I might even take some of the pipes that get made here to whatever future frame factory gets made over there. So how do I want to balance this? This is the type of like balancing math that I do in my old notebook. I have a notebook. I've been meaning to like take pictures of it and show y'all. Maybe once I get that Satisfactory channel thing up and running. Okay, so the beams. Beams become is 60 in, and then pipes is 30 in. Okay. So there's no perfect balance for this. Hmm. What if I take 1170? No, what if I take 60 times 5 is 300. 60 times 10 is 600. What is 170 minus 600 is 570. I could do that. I could do 10 const beams equals yes. I've been playing for 2 hours. Times 60 ingot equals 600 beam. I think that'd be 10 and 10, right? Because I'd do... No, wait. 570 divided by 30 is 19. Okay. Yeah. That works out nicely. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Fucking 19 constructors for pipes times 19 no times 30 steel ingot equals 570 pipe. Okay. Works for me. So now I need to get 600. Yeah, I need 600 in. Constructor. Starting with beams. Yeah, okay. So 600 in, 10 constructors. Have I done this right? Have I done my math right? I sure hope I have. Okay, so I could grab this set. It's gonna be a little funny, but it'll work. You off with you. And then... Oh yeah, Kirby was asking us what we should have for dinner tonight. And I was being unhelpful, and they were like, "You're being unhelpful." I was like, I'm not picky, because I'm not. I'm not a picky eater. I'll eat just about anything. Kirby was like, "You're unhelpful. Like, do you need like an actual suggestion?" I said yes. I was just like, "All right, fine. Let's do meatball subs. We have meatballs in the freezer, don't we?" Yeah, we'll do that. So I guess that's what we're doing. Hell yeah. I think I can fit 10 constructors in this area. 5 and 5 should be doable. 2. You don't need a choice? Oh, do my choices not matter? 3, 4, 5. Do my choices not matter in this world? What do you mean? When you say I don't mind what we eat, then whatever you get, it should be fine. This is true. I am not picky. If I say whatever's fine, and then I get handed a bowl of like pasta salad, I'll fucking eat it, right? Deltarune on the other hand. Am I a big pasta salad person? No. Will I eat it? Yes. Hungry bitches will eat food. That's me. I'm the hungry bitch. Okay, so that feeds into you. You make all my steel beams. Then, yeah, there's space here for pipe construction. How many do I need again? 19. There might be space. We'll see. It's gonna be tight fit. And I can overclock some of them if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Set you to steel pipe, steel pipe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so much for my fucking wiggle room. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Yes, I was making a Deltarune reference. Being a cheeky little shit. Okay, I can compress this in some. I don't like how these are not the same length. Guess what's happening tomorrow? Guess what's happening tomorrow? I forgot to talk about this. I'm excited. Guess who's coming back into town? Big event? Yeah. Someone's coming back. Maddie, yes! Maddie's coming back into town. I did some work today. If anyone was wondering why I wasn't, like, super active in the server today, it was because I was working on, A, playing Need for Speed Unbound, and B, working on cleaning up my room some and getting the bed sheets washed and the space cleared out a little better. So that way Maddie's not tripping over everything, because my room's a fucking disaster. But yes, the Maddie's coming back. I'm excited. Right, I have to, like, really shove these up against the edge. Yeah. Well, it'll work. That's all that really matters. I hear in the background again, yay. She is so lovely. God. She'll get like worried about her voice. I'm like, Maddie, you have such an incredible voice. There are already people that like hear you and are like, damn, I wish I had that voice. You don't have to worry about it. But she still worries. It's okay. I just try and do my best to comfort her. Also, this is the wrong belt. That is the belt that needs to connect there. Glad I fixed that before I turned on all the shit. Because that's an output, that's an input. I don't need input from this row to go up. Glad I caught that. And tell yourself that too, Queen. I do not have a good voice. I genuinely. I know that everybody wants me to like, oh, I also have nice. No, I don't. I just don't, and I don't get it. I'm not like super anti my own voice, but it is by no means a feminine voice in my opinion. You wanna know something funny? What? Like, when I'm out and about, I will try and pitch my voice up a little higher. Like, when I'm out and about, like, talking to random people, I will attempt to do a more feminine voice, but I don't know if it works or not. Yep, and then that connects into that. And then we probably need another floor for storage or something. When I saw your stream and I first joined, I said out loud, "Oh hey, look, a girl is playing Warframe." Okay, but like, was that view biased towards the fact that I'm using a, you know, girl character? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because listen, I don't know if it's like trolls or anything. Nope, I heard your voice. It's so strange to me. I don't know if it's the trolls or anything, but I get comments every now and then where it's like, you know, whoa, I thought a girl was gonna be playing Satisfactory. And then I heard your voice, and it's like, no, I mean, I am one. I'm just, one of those special flavors of girls, you know? I just clicked on the vid when someone was streaming Warframe. I do want to believe you. I just have a hard time doing so, you know? What's 19 times 20? 19 times 20 is 380. Okay. Hi, Ben. You'll believe me in time? Okay. Maybe I just have like an androgynous voice. Who knows? Oh my god. Alright. I need to power the second floor, finish the bottom floor. And then work on trying to make the building look nice. Probably fail, but we're gonna try anyway. So that's what's important. I hate the fact that, like, clicking the quick upgrade button on a wall outlet Mark 1 doesn't go to a wall outlet Mark 2. It just goes to a double wall outlet Mark 1. Which is a very niche thing to chafe with, but it's real. Because everywhere else you hit the quick next in line option. And you go like minor Mark 1 to minor Mark 2 to minor Mark 3. Power pole Mark 1 to power pole Mark 2. Wall outlet Mark 1. Double wall outlet Mark 1. No, that's not what I want. There we go. All of you are powered. Still only need to power the coal. Yeah, sure, why not? Get to work. Alright, and then... I mean, I guess I could do storage, like, at spot. I feel like I should do storage... somewhere... else. Oh, you know what? I should put an elevator somewhere in this facility. I think this corner is probably going to be my best bet. Let's see. Oh, but then I'm like, no. Maybe that back corner. Yeah, over here. This will work better. Floor stop right there. And then power the elevator. When I went shopping the other day, I stopped in like the fucking Barnes and Noble and I bought a book. I've never heard of this book before. But it is gay, and it is romance. So I do want to read it. You know what? After stream, I'm going to get started on my driver's license. That way, you're near the area I can actually shoot a person. Hang on. I'm curious about something. Let me do a little investigating. I'm gonna do a little Google Maps investing. Google Maps. Let me see. Let me go back to our DMs real quick. Fucking you, and then So, for some context, right? What's the book? Where did I put it? It's over there somewhere. Hang on. New King. Uh. Give me directions. What time is that? Cool, 1:20. My location. Just give me from my location to there. What did Google say? Yeah, 12 hours. What is it like the other way? If I were to start. Yeah. Okay. To give you some idea, Paddington, if I were to try and like meet up with you from where I'm currently living, it would take me about 12 hours. If I were to try and meet up with you starting from where I used to live, it would take me about 16 hours. So it's not much better. Fucking Texas is massive. God damn. And I've got my motivation now. Damn, alright. You know what I'm really tempted to do now? Now that Ben told me about it, I want to get that fucking Warframe ticket that costs too much money for TennoCon and go yap with Rebecca and Steve. Termination. Hilarious. I wouldn't be against it. I'm doing a little thinking. I haven't done a whole lot of planning, but I have been doing a little thinking that I might go visit Nodge after Maddie leaves. Take a trip over there. Oh shit. Oh, wait, no. I want it, like, down the center of that block. You can get the ticket and say, hey, remember that one time in front of a bathroom that one time? I think I probably look quite different from back then. I don't think Rebecca would remember me. Hell, she probably wouldn't even remember that incident. It would be kind of funny to bring up, though. Be like, hey, I was at TennoCon 2019, and I saw you, and I didn't want to say anything, because I thought it'd be weird. No, I wanna spend like $1,000. Tell Rebecca to add fucking 12-hour Forma for MR30 players. That's all I want. The pain I had to go through. I don't want that pain for anyone else. you can even get a legendary ticket, honestly. It's fun to joke about, but it's not reasonable. They sell out instantly, yeah. No, I would have to be, like, super willing and ready and, like, plane tickets and hotels and everything already sorted and willing to spend that money, like, well before I even attempted to get the fucking ticket. Oh, of course I built a fucking power line exactly where I wanted it to be. Who cares? Maybe by then I'll be MR30? Maybe, because I mean, that'd be in a year from now. I really want, really want to go to fucking TennoCon again. I don't even care about the legendary ticket or whatever. Just let me go to fucking TennoCon. It was really fun the first time, and I want to go do it again. You're gonna be MR30 very soon? Hell yeah. And maybe one day you'll be legendary rank 5 and have every single goddamn weapon in the game. I guess my next step is to, like, start, like, regathering weapons that I threw away at some point. If I start saving after I get my job, I might have enough saved to go on my own. Maybe. I don't really care about the legendary ranks. You just want to get to rank 30. I understand. The benefits of being a MR30 player is pretty great. Things like being able to send in unranked warframes that are at least, you know, one forma slapped on them into missions that's like, oh, you need a rank 30 warframe. It's like, no, we're pretty sure you know what you're doing. You go right on ahead. There we go. My storage crates. There we go. Like, I can throw a forma onto a warframe that's like the warframe that I'm bringing to the Deep Archimedia or whatever, right? Hell, Elite Deep Archimedia. Throw a forma onto the warframe first so I can fit like one extra mod or something onto it because I don't have the fucking frame perfectly modded out yet. And then I just run in with that, and it's ranked 0, but who cares? Who even cares? And then you. Shove you in there. It's nice, you know. I got an entire factory built in one stream. How about that? Next, I gotta try and make it look at least a little bit nice. No, it's gotta be more like right here. YouTube doesn't like the unalive word. Kill, die, murder. Fuck. Hang on. Settings. Oh, that's strange. Huh. It's very strange. Did it like did it eat your message, Paddington? You can't say get rid of? What the fuck? Yes? Dude, I added you to the approved users. You shouldn't deal with any of this shit. Is that not what that means? What the hell? YouTube's just gaslighting me at this point. Doesn't matter anymore. YouTube is being... Because think of the children. Oh my god. That's some bullshit. Also, I just realized that I need to put the smart splitter in front of the storage. Whoops! This is gonna be a little tight. Alright, so this side is beams. Center output becomes beams. Left output becomes overflow. You become height. You become overflow. Yeah, we're basically gonna have to dox ourselves just to use YouTube normally. I think what I'm gonna do, it'd be pretty funny as like a satirical thing, right? But start having like a genre of content. God, I hate that word. Have like a genre of video on my channel that's like informational adult stuff, right? How to change a tire. How to fucking do your taxes. I don't know how to do my taxes. How to, I don't know, register for a P.O. box. Just whatever, right? And it's just like, ah, yes. My channel's for adults. Fucking Minecraft over there in the corner, don't worry about that. Cut down on the swearing, possibly? I think the swearing helps. You don't think it would help? Surely swearing is not for little baby bitches, you know what I'm saying? Surely I'm not on, like, YouTube Kids. Oh, you want adults? Yeah, I don't want children. The goal is to, like... The goal is to keep you from, like, if you're watching my channel, for YouTube to think that I'm, like... Thankfully, I'm technically an adult. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you put in your fucking, like, bio or whatever, because they've got their AI bullshit, right? They want to use AI to try and tell how old people really are, right? So I have to make videos that are like designed for the AI to think, ah, the Queen of Dance channel is for adults. And then nobody who watches my channel ends up getting hit with like a, we think you need to give us your fucking ID. Because we think you lied about how old you are. You're totally not swearing, you're just telling people if you're if it's referring to a female dog or any kind of silly donkey. Yeah, I love that donkey. He's an ass! Okay, I am gonna need storage on the next floor. Oh, it's just the power line. Yes, yes, yes. I broke the power line. You will live. Okay. I am now depoting and sinking and storing quite a lot of steel plating and pipes. Find it funny that violence has been... Even while parents still think that video games cause violence. The only reason that any parents believe that video games cause violence is that politicians point to violent video games and say, see? Surely that means it's bad. There's no such thing as swear words, they're just normal words that some idiots started using to reference. I don't know the etymological history of swear words. I could call you a strawberry and have that be a swear. Yeah. The other thing that I find really funny is that I love learning swear words in other languages. I would swear, so for those in the know, I used to be a martial arts instructor, right? And I would swear right in front of the children, right? But I'd be doing it in Russian. So it has no power. Like, that, it doesn't mean anything to them, right? I fucking knock something over and go, ah, bleh. Bam, bam, bam. What's on the first floor? Steel foundry. I'll send it to you, Queen. Alright, cool. Steel pipe. Set the icon for the bottom floor. You are... steel beam and iron. So you shall be known as iron and beam. Top floor will just be known as storage. Select icon. Top. Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright. Now, I try and make this look nice. Good fucking luck to me. because I gave it extra width and then I ended up using it, so now I gotta make it even wider or something. 'Cause I don't know how to make things look nice. I'm gonna start by rounding out the corners like I saw in some video. We're just gonna do that to begin with. And I gotta remember how they did it. It's with road barriers. Architecture, road barrier. I think it was like road barrier. That. Something like that. Oh no, I have to pull it. Hang on. I have to pull it like farther in. Is that right? It doesn't seem right. Doesn't... No, hang on. I use corner pieces. Are there not just like triangle pieces? Does it have to be a ramp? Am I missing any foundation pieces? Those are all the statues. Organization. We'll buy you. Customizer. All materials. Foundations. Damn. Walls. Architecture. Yeah, I have all the new architecture stuff. And these are all parts. Wait, I can just buy? I can... No, wait, those are pressure conversion cubes. I could buy those. It'd be really expensive.
No Fix-It Awesome Shop transactions constitute transferal of ownership. All product rights and ownership remain with Fix-It.
Pressure conversion cube. Nuclear pasta. Copper powder. How much of those would I need? It's 1-to-1. Have you messed with the silly meme Cybertruck yet? I did back in the day, but these days I don't think I want one. You know what? I don't think it's as funny anymore. Yeah, haha, it has the square wheels and it's a terrible car. You know what? I still don't want one. 100. So I'd need to buy 100 of them. That's easy. Copper powder. I mean, I can just make copper powder. Like, that's not that big of a deal. There's an achievement for it now? Oh, god damn it. Fine. Get the damn car. I'm throwing it off a cliff. Finally sent it. Cool. Absolutely indestructible, except not. Piece of shit.
Cyber wagon unlocked. While creating this, I did not cheat with the width, height, or length. I was able to achieve great capability within the same dimensions and same weight as a normal wagon. Part of this is the fundamental design change. I moved the mast to the outside of the truck. You'll love riding around in this thing.
Uh-huh. No refunds. Wait, are the fucking controls inverted? Yes, the controls side to side are inverted. I think. Wait, no? No, okay. It's just a piece of shit and I hate it. Oh, it don't turn left. Oh, I see. Driving my car right after a stream. Hey, that car looks just like a car. DUI. Okay, so it's made that way on purpose just to make fun of the real world truck. No, I mean, I get it. I hate the fucking truck too. Like, I hate that thing so goddamn much. I still flip people off for driving that piece of shit. I am not forgiving. How the fuck do I connect this up so it looks nice? How the fuck did they do it? How do you cut like this corner off? I don't remember. Hang on, I'm gonna go find that video that Tane sent me and we're gonna take a quick peek again. Wait, no, here we go. Quick reference for nothing more. Lining the edges of the foundation and avoiding them sticking out. You start with a barrier centered on a corner. Oh, I centered it in the center. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so... Road barrier. On the corner. And then come around. That's one. That one's not quite right. I guess I can just sort of shove it into the other one. There we go. Now we can vertical with the 4. You need to do barriers from both ends, not just one, or it won't line up like that. Huh, okay. I feel like I need to extend this wall out. Hang on. In order to fit this this belt thing, I feel like this needs to go out a bit first. I'm gonna have to find some way to encompass the miner into the building. I don't know how yet. I'll figure it out. Yep. And across. And then we cut the corner out. Then Tane says you need to do barriers from both ends, starting on the corner. Perhaps like that. That's still... I mean, I can center it. I don't know. It's something. I'll live with it's something. Switch you to 4 again, switch you back to vertical. And go down. Okay, buddy, come on. That's a problem. Oh, for fuck's sake. Down. Wait, actually, hang on. Down. How do y'all deal with a bunch of ants in your house asking for a friend? You can try ant traps. You can try, like, disinfecting and spraying whatever, like, entrance they're coming in through. Where's the half walls? No, there's not a quarter. I can try. Oh, this is giving me very, Half-Life vibes. I'm just building a fucking citadel. It does poke out through the front. Fuck. You can also send normal walls along the sides. So it doesn't need to be foundation, says the wall. Hi, Miss Freeman? Is it really that time again? Not to say that you have been sleeping on the job. Oh, that's not where I wanted that. Incredible. Like... No, that's fine. That's fine where it is. I cannot fucking wait for you to complete Deltarune. There's a really cool set of Gaster with G-Mins animations on YouTube. Okay. What other... Hang on, what material options do I have? Yeah, we could do concrete walls. And then... concrete wall. Down. Inch down. Any Helldivers tonight? We'll see. I might hop on Helldivers. Well, this is something. And there definitely needs to be lighting outside the door. Let's see. Organization, wall-mounted light. That is way too fucking big. Goddamn. I could do a street light. Yeah, but that doesn't... We could do the floodlight, but just like have it just nice and high up. Just use a sign to be the light. Maybe. At this point, should I try Helldivers on my PC to see if it'll even run? I mean, it's worth a shot, you know? You never know. You just gotta turn all the settings all the way down, you know? Just turn everything way the fuck down. used to running on bare graphics. Might just be that way. What does coated concrete look like? Maybe do like a dark color. Coated concrete. Materials. Oh my god, why is everything like falling apart over here? For a second, playing Warframe on a Switch Lite. I'll probably get more frames. Poor bastard. Minecraft? No, this is Satisfactory. Similar but different. we definitely on the Minecraft arc right now in terms of trying to make things look pretty instead of functional. Cross, and I should probably put like some painted beams here. Oh, that's not where I wanted you. Where am I fucking... I missed. I'd rather you be like more, yeah, like that. Like Satisfactory? Yes, this is Satisfactory. Yes, this is the... This factory is in the name? Yes, we build factories that are satisfying. Because they work good. What the fuck? Okay, so I've done one corner. Gotta find some way to add, like, texture to these walls. So that way it's not just, you know, a box, but this time with rounded corners. You get the joke? Okay. And then I gotta also add some sort of way to easily get to the elevator. Probably walkways or something. I don't know. I can try and get another corner down. I do like this. Have you ever seen Let's Game It Out? Dude, yeah, no, the whole reason why I play Satisfactory today is because I watched Let's Game It Out. No, I know all about Josh. Josh is the big funny man. I love him. Oh my god, I love him. He's too good. No, I have to extend this out farther. Because I need... Yeah, it's got to be like this. So that way, when I put a corner right here, it doesn't interfere with the elevator. Yeah. No, I fucking love Josh. Josh is goddamn hilarious. It's funny, because, like, I say I could wait. I say that I could, like, I wish that I could make videos like Josh. But I also don't think I'd want to. Like, holy fuck, Josh's videos take forever. Probably to make because of the amount of time that he puts into each one, you know. Stress testing the hell out of whatever the fuck he's playing. Can I do this? Yes, Josh, you can if you really try. Cool, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend 8 hours exploiting this one little thing because it's not patched as to how much I can get out of this thing. Okay, so I can wall in the coal. Yep. And cut out this corner? Yeah. Josh's videos got me into the game too, and it says it took X hours. Like, he really does mean it. He really does mean it. I also started playing Shapes 2 at one point because of Josh. Oh, I am a big Josh fan. Josh is great. I actually had a Steam account, I somehow remembered it. Nice. Now wait, hang on, no, my corners were bigger than that. Yeah. So wait, that means that this needs to be bigger too. Because that needs to be like right here? They're 3 long, right? Hang on. Guess it doesn't have to be perfect the same on each side, but like... Yeah, because it's 3. So if this is... If that's the elevator... I think I have to move this all like 1 over again. I think I have to extend this. Dude, there's so much wasted space in this factory. Yeah, that looks better. Are you not on area mode? Oh, I didn't. Fucking go away. No animation? Okay. Break you and break you. Okay. I think that's right. I think that's right. And then over here, I gotta build you out more. Build you out. Build you out. Okay. That's good. That's good. It doesn't need to be a symmetrical box. This is true. However, I would kind of like it to be. At least to some extent. Maybe this side has like a black corner. I don't know. Maybe we do something special on like this corner or something. Hang on, I want to look up what do steel plants look like in real life? Steel plant. That is fucking AI. Cool. I hate AI. Fuck you. Oh, and it didn't even go away. Cool. I love how DuckDuckGo has like a AI images hide, and yet this still shows up. Like that's very clearly AI. Like what the fuck is this crane doing? Here we go. There's no tubes at my factory. You AI? Dude, I can't fucking tell anymore, man. This shit's getting harder and harder to identify. You're AI. What the just give me a fucking steel plant that exists in real life. Holy shit. AI icky? Real. I hate AI. I will die on this hill that I hate. Wait, is this one even real? The fucking lettering just falls apart. I mean, it could be a foreign language, but like I need one of those AI girlfriends so I'm not lonely. No, bad. Bad Ben. Become social. Go visit places, talk to people. This does not help me. I was hoping that I could like figure out some sort of design. Jesus. Okay. I mean my factory has some coal and some iron. Uh Damn, there's like so many pipes that go into a steel factory. I'd look for satisfactory steel plant designs. Yeah, I guess you're right. That is factory steel plant. Oh, that's not too bad. I like the use of the what is that, a hexagon? And like corner windows and shit. I like that. Most of this is like still, you know, the utility function and how to make it look nice. Not make it look nice, how to make it work. Oh, that's an interesting design for a manifold. I'd never considered that. See, I'm not a big fan of bent belts, but that's probably easier to smack down. Huh. That pillar design's not bad. Add in stunning? Okay. How about I just get rid of steel plant? Yo. Oh my gosh. I can make something that works. Oh my, it's a fucking ball. Who the fuck made a ball? God damn. Eden Project, yes. That map is drop dead gorgeous. Oh, for fuck's sake. What the fuck? That's just the house. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Oh, for fuck's sake. Built the conveyor tornado? No. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my fucking god. See, that's not too bad. It's the Let's Game It Out build. Yes, yeah, I know that's what Let's Game It Out. I know that's what Josh did. I don't want to build the fucking tornado. Oh my god. Why do people have to make such good factories? Fuck. All my factories look like shit. Oh my god. Look at that roof. Holy fuck. I love using my mace to call iron golems. Here comes the hammer. Oh my fucking god. That's AI. Dude, I just, ugh. How the fuck did, ugh. Roundabout. My roundabout's like way too big. My roundabout's fucking huge. This is where I get a lot of my ideas. God. Oh my god! Why? Why, God, why? Dude, they're not even done with phase 3 and they're making fucking glorious looking factories. Jesus. Drone truck station. I thought that was a drone port at first. No, it's a truck station. Who the hell even uses trucks? I hate trucks. Oh my god. Oh, this is making me like extremely jealous at this point. Oh my god. I gotta like, I don't know. Oh Jesus fucking Christ. I gotta like, I don't know, watch. See, the thing is that I don't want to watch other people's YouTube videos on stream, but I also want to like look at some of the designs that people have made and like how they built it and then like add that to my own blueprints, right? But I can't do it off stream. I guess I could. Okay, that's adorable. I fucking love that. I can recommend some YouTubers on videos of how things are done. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, that's scary looking. What the fuck is this? This is the most organized spaghetti I've ever seen. I found a way to put 48 constructors into a blueprint? What the fuck? Bro, who the hell? That's disgusting and I love it. You're back. Hi, I'm looking at other people's factories and getting jealous. They rounded the corners. Look at that shit. They rounded the fucking corners. Oh my god, the corners are rounded. Oh, look at those arches. How the fuck? Oh no, wait. No, I'm a dumbass. That's just like in the game. Hang on. What am I yapping about? That's just a yeah, that's just a foundation piece. I'm a fucking dumbass. I could round the corners if I wanted to. What am I? Oh my god. Dude, we gotta play Astroneer. I don't even own it. Gas station looking building. It is a train station. It is actually a train station. They likely didn't use the smaller ones. Yeah, I know, but still, I was freaking out over nothing because I forgot that rounded corners are already a foundation type. Uh, those are half foundations for the corner. Yeah, I'm just a dumbass because I don't ever try and make things look nice. They just have to serve a function, and that's sad. Jesus Christ. Look at that. Oh, I don't know. I think what I'll do is maybe at some point, maybe in the Discord, maybe a secret stream, something, right? I won't work on like adding new shit to the world. I won't like work on decorating the building itself. I'll just work on adding in new options in the blueprint designer, right? Look up satisfactory excavator. Oh god. Oh my. Oh my fucking god. What the fuck you mean it actually works? The fuck? I mean, I see like, oh my god, it's a working miner and smelter. What the fuck? How would you do this? Why? Project Athena. That's adorable. That's funny. I like this. Is that just like piles of, yeah, it's just like piles of concrete or limestone thrown on the ground. It works. Yeah, it works in the sense that there's like smelters in there. No, the whole structure doesn't actually move. Third image shows the miners. Oh my fucking god. Dude, that took me a second to even recognize them. Are you kidding me? Those are ore nodes. And there's miners in there, and they're like part of the design of these like leg. That's bullshit. Bullshit. Fucking hell. I just, oh my god. Yeah, see, that's a that's a factory. You can download the map and look around. No. No, not
Welcome back to
content stealing.
Satisfactory.
Browsing Reddit. Original post. For those interested, they've shared their game file here. Jesus. I'm giving out the first wave of my save Project Athena. Oh my god. Jesus. I just, I can't, man. I can't. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die of inadequacy.
Please remember to stay within your designated zone as stated in your contract. Violation of this contract will result in serious consequences should you survive.
Oh my god. So people can spend thousands of hours in this game? No, I get it. I get it. I really do. There's my little slug zoo. Wow, it's a slug. Alright, I want to go take a look at something. I threw myself off the map as a bit, but I also do want to take a look at something. I have a feeling that somewhere else on the map we are depoting encased beams. Your items may be in one of the world's chests now. No, I have keep inventory turned on. I don't like losing my shit when I die. It's really annoying. Okay, so this is the original steel factory, right? And now I can get rid of you. I gotta dump you out. You all come from... No, I know. I know about rfog0. r.fog0. Yeah. Can also help with lag. I don't have that much issue when it comes to lag. It's fine. I don't know. I like the colored fog in most places. I don't know. It gives it a nice tent and a bit of depth of field at the far edges of your vision. Anyway, I need to come over here. It's an Intel iGPU and 8 gigabytes of RAM. There's no way she's playing Helldivers 2. No! Not the iGPU. Oh, no. We need to get her an eGPU. I think that's what SAF uses, is an eGPU. Yeah, the concrete goes nowhere now because we're making encased beams somewhere else. I don't need any of you. Intel HD 630. I have another computer somewhere else in the house. Spy Paddington, a new PC. Perhaps. So this connects to you. So I'm gonna turn you off. Because you're all on Mark III belts too. Give me an awesome sink. Power you. And then I need to turn off iron that goes into you. Go, let that filter through. Because this place, I need to upgrade this place. Because this place sends out stators to like the rest of the map. And it is a pitiful amount of stators that ends up going out. Yeah, this makes stators and motors, and they go out to the rest of the map, and it is absolutely pitiful how much... like moves around here. Like this whole place is well under adequate for its needs. So I'm going to flush the lower system. Give me a fucking... There we go. Get that in there. Let's see how much Astroneer is right now. Oh god. And then the upper system. That's pipes. Yeah, I don't need pipes going into this storage. That's not what that's supposed to be. Logistics. There we go. We're just gonna dump all this. We need to make more stators over here at some point. You're not even getting iron. Why do you have steel? Why are you set to iron? You're iron pipe. What the fuck? Remember that copper colored building I showed? That's my little of everything. Your point is to make the standard parts for depot, nothing else. So real factory isn't bogged if I take the depots. Nice. I think we have some of that around the map. It's just, you know, divided. You know, I just made that factory over there that's it does steel pipe and steel beam, right? And it'll probably just stay that way. And then there's also a factory over here that like just does like plating, I think. Maybe rods too, I don't remember. You may or may not be getting a gifted game soon. Uh-oh. Oh, I wonder what it could be, huh? Crazy. Yeah, your leftover you. Your stators. I can throw you away. I can throw you away and you away. I can throw you away, you away, you away. Break you, and you. Well, now I'm not depoting stators. But that's fine. I'll fix that later. No, I don't need you for depoting those. At the very least, this isn't balanced in the slightest. Where's the iron pipe one? You're supposed to be steel pipe. Wow, I'm a dumbass. Oh, and I could be throwing this in here instead. Alright. How many tickets do I have? Holy shit, a lot. Cool. Alright. Next time... I think next time we rebuild this entire factory or go back to making things look nice. I don't know. This place needs to die. This place is... definitely needs to die. It needs to make stators and motors to go out to the rest of the world. Stream done? Yeah, give me just a second. This truck stop doesn't need to exist anymore. I've got so many rotors. I made like a whole rotor factory and we're not hardly using it. Gonna rebuild it from scratch? Yeah. Because like as it stands right now, this entire group of foundries don't do me any good anymore. This doesn't do me any good anymore. That concrete doesn't do any good right now. These pipes are being underutilized to make a tiny amount of stators, which means that this area is underfunded, and then the underfunded stators also like have to go on a train, and then like the motors and the stators go off. But because there's not enough stators, the fucking train walks away. 2 items a minute and 7 items a minute. Pathetic. I will not stand for this. This entire thing needs to be completely remade. But that is a story for another time. What's today? Today's Monday. So next week we'll put some more effort into this. Rebuild this area. I would like to stream Satisfactory more often, but I don't know if people would want that. Anyway, let me save the game. 5 part 2. I know you would, Tane. I'm sure if I did nothing but play Satisfactory all week, you would tune in all week. But I'm still trying to get fucking Warframe 4 minutes past. Usually 8 people here. It's very clear, Mark. I'm 40 minutes past. Holy shit! I did it again. I fucking did it again. Whoops. Anyway. Maybe I just need to have a Satisfactory week one week. Like we did Warframe week that one time. Do a whole week of Satisfactory. You should eat maybe? I probably should. I am hungry. I ate a very late lunch because I forgot to eat lunch while I was working on cleaning my room so that Maddie could come. Maddie's coming back into town tomorrow. I'm excited. I need to make a thumbnail before the end of tonight, probably, for tomorrow's stream. I just wish I could understand the game like Tane too. Wait, probably what? What did I say? Eat? Okay, cool. I'll go eat. Let me hit y'all with that trans-femme funk. When Factorio doesn't happen until Satisfactory is done. Thank you, Tank. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Glupsky and Scuffy. I still need to edit. Skull Kid out. Thank you to Dex, Ellis, Telecat, Knowledge, Paddington, Spy Gamer, and Stella. Y'all are awesome, awesome people. I will see you all tomorrow. Exactly, I can't recommend Astroneer enough. I think. Sorry for lurking. No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Lurking is always beneficial. I think. I don't know. I'd like to do Factorio at some point. I really want to complete Satisfactory first. I can't run 2 factory games at the same time. You're welcome for being the 1%. Yeah, Ben, Tank, I put a lot of effort into the fucking coffee vlog. It's 30 minutes long and only you two get to see that video. So y'all should like watch it and then tell people that it's really, really good. Factorio is a far shorter game that is designed to be beat in a setting. Okay. Still, no 2 factory games shall be streamed at the same time, or else nothing gets done. Nothing gets resolved, ever. Thank you to Tang to become first place again. Incredible. So now we get a 3rd base on the server. How about you give me one? Fucking hell. Bro walks into the fucking trial chamber with us. The trial chamber that me and Paddington were gonna do. And fucking just goes, yep. I'm gonna get a core. I'm gonna get a 2nd core and have a 2nd mace. Y'all get shit. Alright, I'm gonna go eat. It's probably meatball sibs like I recommended. Bye!